What's happening, YouTube, or YT as the kids call it? Do they call it that?
Maybe. I don't know. If, different generations.
Different generations. Anyway, you'll be pleased to hear that out of producer man Steve, me, and you, I'm the one in the middle.
In
Literally,
what way?
in every case.
Well,
He's February, I'm April, you're May.
Oh, I thought you meant in an Ed, and Eddie format, because I'm Eddie, you're Double D, and he's Ed. I thought because Double D's the middleman. I thought that might have been you, but never mind.
It works in more ways than one.
Yes,
it works in more ways than one.
Because I'm the loudmouth, you're the smart one, and Steve is the strong one.
Oh, you're a very loudmouth. Yeah. Surprised we didn't get this on camera, but you scared. I'm getting you back. Right, anyway, welcome. We are in April.
Yes, your birthday month, Dan. And what is this April month going to be about?
Animated Naughties April.
So that covers animated films that were released from the year 2000 to 2009.
To be clear.
Yeah, just to clarify.
Yeah, just to clarify.
Yeah.
Now, Tommy, you know at the end of every review in March, probably February too, I have been banging on at you about seeing a particular movie.
Yes.
And I'm excited to reveal to the world that you have now seen this movie.
Yep. Give it to him.
Now, before we go any further, I have every intention on questioning this guy, okay? Just before we go any further. So it's going to sound like I'm picking on Tommy. That's because I so am.
But this is a debate, so therefore both opinions will be heard.
I've got the password to the YouTube account, so I win. Okay. Right, let's get our teeth into it. The film, of course. Everybody's favourite Pixar movie, Cars.
From the year 2006.
From the year 2006.
The year we started high school, Dan?
Wow, yes it was.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this. I went to the cinema with the family to watch this film. And we really enjoyed this. My dad left the cinema with the words, "I don't think Pixar can make bad." Okay, those were his words, not mine. They weren't my words at the time.
Okay.
And lots of people that came out. And I would say the film is probably for me Toy Story, quite incredible, but it is an enjoyable film to watch. If it's on telly, I will sit and watch it.
Okay. The issue is, I think I missed this movie because in 2006 I was focused on two summer movies in particular. I was focused on X-Men: The Last Stand, which came out later. You know I'm a big superhero fan. Yeah, and the other film was Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest, which was the sequel. The second one came out, and that was
I mainly appreciate
a box office, blockbuster. Yeah, it was huge. Yeah, and I was focused purely on those two films. I think the 11-year-old me just kind of overlooked Cars. I shouldn't have done.
Your taste is probably a little too mature for the time.
Maybe.
This would have been just about age appropriate.
It would have been, yeah. And I think, if there was nostalgia related to it,
it helps.
It would help, I'm sure.
It helps with music as well. It helps. You've got that nostalgia in it.
The human, nothing speaks more to an adult movie viewer than nostalgia. And movie reviewers, they hate to admit it, but nostalgia is a thing. And I've got friends who
you don't hate to admit that, to be honest.
Exactly, yeah. And I've got friends who review movies and they despise the whole concept of basing your opinion on a film on nostalgia. And I'm the same. with that. It needs to be more. There needs to be something substantial to it, And I think.
But equally, though, you listen to your own opinions.
Yeah.
You remember your own thoughts. So you enjoyed So I enjoyed this back in 2006.
Mm-hmm.
I've remembered that I've enjoyed it. I've held on to that. And I think that, yes, it's not me necessarily pinning it on nostalgia. It's just my own thoughts from my own head.
Yeah.
Which just happened to be when I was too young to probably maturely process it. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure if I watched it when I was 11 years old, I would have had more of an emotional attachment to it. But ultimately, it is what it is. Let's get into the review, man. Let's just rip this Band-Aid off, shall we?
Oh.
I have been asked on a weekly basis to watch this at request of a friend of mine who is a huge Pixar fan. That's right. I
Who's
referred
the
to you as a friend.
Who's the friend?
That's
Oh,
right.
that's me. I'm your friend now.
You're
okay.
You're a friend of me.
Okay.
Pixar is pretty competent at bringing characters to life based off things from our world that aren't meant to be alive. It worked for toys in Toy Story, it worked for bugs in Bug's Life, and it worked for fish in Finding Nemo. But does it work for cars? Let's find out.
I think. Yeah.
Okay, that's your answer.
I mean, we're not going to go into.
We're not going into bad stuff yet.
I've read this. We're not going into any of the spin-offs such as planes.
No.
I haven't seen those.
Okay. But if you've read this review, Dan, you know that we're not going straight into the negative stuff first. We're going into the positive stuff first. Do you want to swap it? Okay.
Read it as you've written it.
Okay.
The world needs to know that you're a horrible guy. They need to know.
A lot of people know that already. First off, I will talk about what I liked in this film. Owen Wilson's voice is a treasure. I noticed his signature, wow, make it into a scene or two, and he is a joy to listen to.
I like him.
He's awesome.
A lot of people don't like him. I think he's great.
Yeah, he's great. He's great. You do know his catchphrases.
I do.
Yeah, like, and I noticed the character of like the Queen saying that a few times.
I have to be honest. I think Owen Wilson's best role to date has to be in Night in the Museum.
Yeah, I love
those.
Gigantor.
They are that is a great franchise. We're not talking about that.
No, we're not there yet. There was some catchy tunes attached to the film soundtrack, namely "Life Is a Highway" by Rascal Flatts, which is always fun to listen to when I, you know, I dug that song way before I saw the film, and I still dig it.
It's a good track.
It's a good song. I like the character of Osmata. This is a dumb film with a dumb premise, so I like it when they focus on a character who's meant to be stupid. Got a chuckle or two out.
Yep, I do like Mate.
Yeah. The sound design was also decent with roaring car sound effects to boot. Nice background hints to Toy Story with companies like Lightyear and Dynaco in the background.
I picked that up straight away.
Did you notice that?
I noticed it straight away when I saw Dynaco's mentioned a lot in this movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know, where do I know this from? Where do I know that?
Petrol station.
Then I watched Toy Story. I'm like, there it is, Dynaco.
It's the petrol station.
It's the petrol station. Yeah.
I have this theory that all the Pixar worlds are in the same universe. It's like a shared universe.
I watched Monsters Inc. last night and I saw the ball that's in the same in all the Pixar films.
Yeah.
Hand of Destiny.
Buzz Lightyear's in that.
Nemo.
Buzz Lightyear's in the dentist waiting room. You see a Buzz Lightyear.
That's.
No.
But again, when I was watching the
Faster than fast, quicker than quick. I am lightning.
I remember. Yeah, I recall that. That was really impressive. I like those little Pixar doing that. Really.
And I think this film is one of those things like that, which is why I thought you'd like it more.
The cutest little town
The best thing I liked about this film.
County.
The John Ratzenberger tribute during the end credits. Look,
I'm laying in the
as the
queen
leads
of the famous
was
race course.
best joke in the film by far.
I am glad you mentioned
A precision instrument is speed and
that's my favourite
aerodynamics.
part of the film.
It's just a shame it's in the mid-credit scene at the end.
Yeah, you are a toy car.
You probably go 0 to 60 in like
Absolutely.
3.5
I was just thinking like, oh my god, how many Pixar films came out before Cars? And then I was like, okay, Toy Story is there. Finding Nemo
Don't you
in
big
there?
city race
I don't think Nemo was there.
Monsters Inc.
Bug's Life was there. Monsters Inc. was there.
Yeah.
Holy Porsche.
Incredibles was.
Hey, do I
It was before Cars, but it weren't in that montage.
In that montage. But again, that montage was. Would you say it's worth seeing the film just to see that bit?
It's difficult because it's
wind up in a place
not
like this?
necessarily part of the film.
Oh.
It's the mid-credit
Corvette.
scene. You know, like a lot of people leave when the credits roll.
Hey there, Mater.
You know her?
So
She's my
it is a shame.
fiancée.
They should've-
We left after that bit.
Personally, I think they shouldn't have had
She
it
just
playing
likes
during
me
the
from
credits.
above.
They should have had that as the last scene in the film. You know, then I think then everybody would have seen it.
Yeah.
Because you know a lot of people, like, as soon as the credits roll in the cinema, they're on their way out. They got
Yeah.
they got to go pee. You know, they got to go get their parking paid or whatever. You know, and
Yeah.
so a lot of people miss it. You know, it's
Yeah.
just a shame. Definitely my favourite thing in the film. Sadly though, there was a lot more I didn't. I went in blind to this film, and when it started, I thought it was going to do the Pixar stamp of talking things that should not be talking, except for when humans humans are around, and expected to see humans in the crowd watching the Queen race this time. I really did expect that. I thought, okay, this is cool, I'm getting into it, there's a race going on, and there's a crowd.
So you're expecting
I was expecting the cars to come to life when the humans weren't around.
So like Toy Story.
Yes, yeah.
But cars.
Yeah.
Because I felt, and you're gonna come to this. I'm gonna come to it first before I tell you what I felt.
Look, I'm late in the Queen, the famous race car.
Well, I said I was bewildered and confused.
I have a
once it
precision
was revealed
instrument
that
for
the
speed and
audience is just full of
aerodynamics.
more
You
cars.
hurt your what?
So, like, everything in this world is a car. Who builds the
I
cars?
don't mean to be rude.
Are cars in this
here,
world
but you
born
probably
like
go 0 to
humans
60
are in this
like,
realm?
what, 3.5
So many unanswered
years?
questions, man.
Oh.
I find the whole concept of cars
When
as
was
a
the
whole
last
very
time you cared
boring.
about
As the
something
Fast and
except
Furious
yourself,
films and
huh,
Transformers
Don't
films
you
are some
big
of
city
my
race
most
cars ever
despised
just
film
take a
franchises.
drive?
So maybe my mind was partially already made up going into this film.
Now I'm gonna stop you there.
I think it was.
I felt
pinstriping
weeks before
tattoo.
you saw this, you'd already
Like, subconsciously made my mind up.
yes, and I felt that you
How
probably
does a
did
Porsche
the
wind up in a
fairest
place like
on that
this?
basis.
I fell in
You reckon?
I
Oh.
reckon,
Poor
bad.
bad.
But it's one of those things, like the subconscious, I thought it was good back in 2006 when I was younger.
Yeah.
It's that
She's my
subconscious
fiancée.
got no control over it.
Yeah, it's your compulsion.
I mean,
isn't it, to
don't get
think
me wrong,
that,
I
yeah.
can't bear the
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing more boring in this world to me.
Yes, yeah.
And, you know, cars are not exactly my thing. Like, I drive them, I take a bit of interest. I'm not fully put off from them. But
Cars are very helpful. They get us from A to B, but
yeah, they also cost you a lot of money when the gasket blows. But also, as well, I find, you know, when it came to this particular movie, I didn't see this as another die-hard car fan movie where
see, I don't love that. I would have loved that. What they should have done is they should have done a montage of loads of other big blockbusters remade with cars. Instead, like Die Hard, like the hero is just a car. Like John McClane is a car.
I feel like what they did with Herbie. Wasn't Herbie a car that came to life? That was a Disney thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you know, like the whole, like what they did with the John Ratzenberger thing. They shouldn't have stopped at Pixar films. They should have done all films. They should have done The Matrix, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. You know, it would have been
It
hilarious.
would have been hilarious.
If they're gonna,
Precision
you know,
instrument
like,
for speed and
take what's
aerodynamics.
funny and roll with it. You know, that's what I.
If they'd have actually have Shrek off in this, that would have been a real
I don't mean
nice
to be rude
stab.
here.
That would have been because they are sworn enemies, aren't they? DreamWorks and
3.5 years?
Pixar.
They are.
I strongly believe the idea for this film came
When
from
is
the
the
Pixar
last time you
studio
cared about
heads
something
sitting in a
except yourself,
boardroom
huh, Brock?
Don't you
thinking
big
of
city race
what
cars
they
ever just
could
take a
bring to
drive?
life in the next film and simply looked out the window, saw a car and built it up from that.
Porsche.
Plus, just need to know the same guy who directed this one also
Do I
did
spy a little
the Pixar
pinstriping
classics
tattoo?
like Toy Story 1 and 2 and Bugs Life. Jonathan obviously directed those. He directed the Cars as well. I just think it was a bit of an overkill. So to close, I think if I grew up on Cars, I would be more soft on it for nostalgic purposes alone. But unfortunately I didn't, so I must view this as an adult first time.
Hey there, Mater.
You know her?
I can understand if others
fiancée.
like Cars, but I just didn't, as it lacked all the things below that Pixar films before this delivered in spades. A believable world, characters you want to see more of, and a heartfelt story that pulls on the heartstrings.
Now, don't get me wrong. This is not my favourite film in the whole wide world.
Okay.
Right? It's not, but it is definitely. I mean, it's on my.
It's more than 2 stars worth to you.
Yeah, it's one of the.
That's what my rating for it, by the way. It's 2 stars.
To me, this is an
Out of 5.
original.
Yeah?
For me, it's Toy Story 1, 2, Bugs Life,
Fine.
Faster than fast, quicker than quick.
They're like
What, Cars is a car? What about... Because Ratatouille came out the following year. That was... Do you prefer Ratatouille to Cars? Thank God.
But
I'm not crazy.
but I mean, before Ratatouille,
How about some organic fuel?
Well, yeah. I mean,
I think when you go when your mind changes in that world,
Well,
and it goes back to what you're saying when you judge a film.
I have a precision
Yeah.
instrument
based
for
on
speed and
nostalgic
aerodynamics.
purposes,
You
but
hurt
then you've
your
also
what?
gone on to say, if I was younger,
I know.
well, yeah. Maybe if I was younger and I watched it,
don't
I
mean to
could
be rude
I could at least
here.
have
You probably
a
go 0 to
childhood
60 in
attachment
like,
to
what,
it.
3.5
Yeah,
But I
years?
don't.
it'd be interesting.
When was the last time you cared about
Yeah,
something?
yeah, in an alternative
yourself,
timeline, maybe.
Two big
Are
city
you
race
glad
cars
you've seen
ever
it?
just
I'm
take
glad
a
I can
drive?
finally tell you that I've watched it. And
Don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting you to go down, sit down and watch it again.
yeah,
But if this, you know,
I spy a little
if you had the kids
pinstriping
over at
tattoo
Christmas
back
and this
there?
was on telly and that's all else was
talking about the cut-off point.
How does a Porsche wind up in a place like
After
this?
Ratatouille, I think may have begun the downfall.
Corvette.
Wally.
Oh god, oh.
Yeah. See that?
Cars is better than Wally.
She's my
I
fiancée.
can't judge because I haven't seen Wally all the way through, but
If
I'm not.
you-
I can't
She just
say you're
likes
wrong
Okay,
until I've seen it.
Boring.
Yeah, yeah.
Not confusing like this one.
All about Cars.
Boring.
Cars was never boring. I'll give
No.
it that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was never
yeah.
boring.
No,
Um,
it wasn't boring.
But Wally came out in 2008, which didn't look that good to me. I haven't seen it
Cry.
because of how boring it was.
I just wanted to do something else.
But then the following year, Up came out, and Up boosted things back up. Ironically, pardon the pun.
Yeah,
Up.
we're on the rise. Oh, are you? Yeah, okay.
No, Up was a return to form, I thought, because it returned to the emotion. What about Toy Story 3? Because Toy Story 3 came out the year after Up. And I know you don't like Toy Story 3 as much as me, but you do appreciate. You do still like Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
How about
So
some organic
that's what I think happened for me. I honestly think
I think Toy Story 3 was when they came back.
there was the
But
golden
I was a bit
age.
disappointed.
There was the golden age, maybe up until
I'm a
Ratatouille.
precision
Yeah.
instrument
Wally
with speed and
swamped it a little
aerodynamics.
bit.
hurt your
Up, you know, started to build things back a bit.
race car?
And then Toy Story 3, which is one of my favourite,
That blew it.
blew me away.
Whoa.
Emotionally, anyway. And then,
When was the last time you
I don't
cared
know,
about
was there one
something
for
except
2011?
yourself,
Because I know Brave was
Two big city
2012.
race cars ever just take a drive?
You got the list still?
Holy Porsche.
Jenga.
Hey, do I spy a little pinstriping tattoo back there?
Housekeeping. What can you...
How does a Porsche wind up in a place like this?
I fell in love.
Oh, Corvette.
Well, can you Google while we're on here? Actually, I'll look on my phone.
You know her?
She's my fiancée.
What?
Did you have the years next to the film?
She just likes me for my body.
Yeah, I remember you because you gave me a copy to fill in. But yeah, I just want to know if the years were on them.
Oh, here we go. Pixar films. I printed it on the 7th of Feb.
So was there a film between Toy Story 3 and Brave? There was.
You will never guess what it was.
Cars 2. Right?
Cars 2.
Oh dear God.
That was.
Yeah, I've heard it's like the lowest of the lows, frankly.
I read your friend Jordan's. He did question why Cars was
Faster than fast, quicker than quick. I am.
Actually, I think he actually. I hope my dear friend Jordan doesn't mind me doing this, but I'm actually going to read out his Cars 2 review. because-
Cars 2.
Hook 'em up, mate.
They
What?
Where am I?
So they suddenly have hands?
You have to watch Cars 2 now to find out, don't you?
I don't think I can.
When I
How
watched
about
Cars
some
2, I
organic
hated it so
fuel?
Take a car wash, hippie.
And then when I eventually watched
Look,
Cars
I'm late
3,
in the
I
queen,
didn't
the famous
think
race
as
car.
much, but it wasn't as good. And that came out
I'm a
11
precision
years
instrument
ago,
with
and I
speed and
think Cars
aerodynamics.
3
You hurt your
sequel
what?
didn't- Cars would have been
I
perfect
know
for
his
one
type.
film. Oh, go on, you've got to read this.
No, it's literally 2 lines. That's it. 2 separate lines.
When they're short, you know,
So this is my dear friend Jordan's review for Cars 2, which I won't be watching in a hurry.
Big up Jordan.
Proceeds to watch Cars 2. Instantly vomits motor oil.
Porsche.
1 star.
Hey, do I
That's
spy a
'cause you
little
can't do 0, right?
pinstriping tattoo back
Well,
there?
you can do 0 on Letterboxd. It's just it can be a bit confusing because if people don't see any stars there at all, then they might think, oh, you
How
love
does a
them.
Porsche wind up in a
Like,
place
it'd
like
be
this?
taken
I
either
fell in
way.
love.
Oh.
Okay,
But
yeah.
yeah, I won't be watching that film in a
You
hurry.
had Cars 2, Brave, Monsters University. Now,
I saw that and I didn't like it.
I didn't
She's
mind
my
Monsters
fiancée.
University.
What?
Brave and Monsters University are the 2 Pixar films I've
She
seen
just likes
that are
me
still
from my
lower
body.
than Cars.
Okay, Okay, well, I quite liked Brave. Monsters University, I liked it, but not as much as Monsters Inc. And I kind of wanted a sequel. I think everyone wanted a sequel, so a bit disappointed, but it was alright. Inside Out bored me. Haven't seen Good Dinosaur. Finding Dory was good. Nemo's better. Cars 3 was an acceptable sequel to Cars 1, but really didn't need to be made. Haven't watched Coco, but we told it's good. Incredibles.
Incredibles 2. Yeah. It's good. It's not as good, but it's good. It's like it's like the best way to describe it. Probably, if you view The Incredibles 1 as the main course, then the second film is just
It's a dessert.
a dessert.
You
but
see a bit more. Of
yeah,
the
it's
family.
a dessert. It's less, but it's still enjoyable.
I think Incredibles would work as a trilogy.
It
but
would. I think they should make one more. But I think this one, when they do a third one, they should set it years in the future.
Literally about to say that.
I think,
just like they did with Toy Story.
Yeah. The first two are relatively close to each other, and the third one is a long steep ahead. I think.
Yeah.
I want it like. I want it like 5 or 6 years ahead. I want Jack to be like maybe
exactly what I want.
maybe a kid, you know, like
Exactly
I want
what I
Jack.
want.
I'd like Jack to be like Dash's age by the
Yeah.
time the third film comes
Yeah,
around.
that's exactly what I want to see.
See
but
what his movie like his shape-shifting capabilities are really.
I would be a
you know,
little bit.
honed.
I'd be a little bit worried as what they do with Dash and Violet, but I only Pixar can do that.
And
so
I still
I'll
want
let them do
I
it.
want Edna with grey hair, man.
Oh yeah, that would be funny. Oh, she's easily the best character of the film.
Yes.
Um,
But yeah, I guess that's it for this week, isn't it, Dan? We've gone a bit over today.
It is. I mean, to go down the list. I mean, you've got Toy Story 4. No, let's not even go there. That's worse than Cars. Soul, Onward, Luca, Lightyear, Turning Red, Elemental, Inside Out 2, and Elio, whatever that is. I've not seen any of them. So.
Yeah. I kind of gave up. I've got a lot to catch up on, but
I haven't got as much as you to catch up on, so you best get to it.
well, I would, but it's not our decade, is it, that we're talking about?
Well, some of them might be for you, but
But
definitely not for me.
the golden age of Pixar, for the most part, are.
Oh,
So we can talk about those.
got some more Pixar coming up. Nice.
And some DreamWorks.
Nice.
Let's not forget some DreamWorks.
Oh, I think I know what's coming here. Okay, right. Well, I look forward to the rest of Animated Naughty's April.
Yeah.
Easily the best year of the best month of the year.
Yes.
For your reviews, because the rest of them they just suck. But do join us next week. I'm only joking.
Okay.
Do join us next week. You can follow us on Letterboxd. Our names are below our ugly faces here. You can click on though. Well, you can't click on them. It's a video, but you can search, type for them. Use your hands, or if you want to click because you're lazy, just in the description. You know that. You join us next week where we've got another movie on Animated Naughty's April. Tommy's not giving anything away apart from everything he's just said.
Yep.
And you were in for a treat. Follow him over on Letterboxd. You can read that review. You can stick him some abuse over there. If you're a fan of Cars, definitely abuse him. He deserves it. But for now, at ease.
Have a great week.